It is the 182-pound weight class for South Plainfield in the all-black uniform, Collin Lynch. Lynch, the top seed, 14-7 on the year, a senior, against Old Bridge Knights' Mike Gargano. Gargano in the purple and black uniform. He is a junior, 12-2 on the year. Gargano, the third seed, a 33-21 record for his career. Lynch took a first at the District 12 tournament last year at 182 pounds and a third place here at the GMCs last year. Gargano from Old Bridge, a fourth place finish at 160 last year in the GMCs. All of Lynch's losses, including one to Howell's Joey Schultz, have come in the typically challenging non-conference and out-of-state competition that South Plainfield wrestles. And I will credit Greg Tufaro for that little tidbit. They go out of bounds with a neutral, and they come back to the middle. Gargano, very tall, very lean. Lynch got to the finals with a 5-4 overtime, 4 overtime decision over Kevin Karvaski of Edison. And you wonder how much that might have taken out of him, although certainly they had some rest between that and this matchup. And Mike Gargano, a 1-0 decision over Etienne Udat of Piscataway. So both wrestlers got to the finals by way of very close, very tough fought matches.
But the big question, Coach, have you ever seen purple wrestling sneakers before?
No. I don't know if I want to see them again, but that's okay, because if you're good enough to get to the finals, you can wear any color sneaker you want.
Well, it's Gargano, the junior, taking on Lynch, the senior, and we're going to end the period at zeros. Our flip, and it's going to be green, and Lynch takes bottom. Always good to try to score first in wrestling. Interesting statistic, the wrestler that scores first will win 70% of the time.
Wow. You know, when I was coaching, I always emphasized that first takedown to try to get those early points. And my father, who wrestled back in the dark ages, said, you know, those are points you never get back, but it's also the fact that you set the tone. And in the event of overtimes, it does have play into that.
Implications with sudden death. You're the first to score, and you make it to sudden death, you'll have choice of position.
Gargano on top gets legs in. And trying to maneuver a little bit. Being as long as he is, it's not surprising that he does throw in legs.
Gargano on top, working out to the side.
Before the semifinals, Gargano had pinned twice.
Gargano's doing a nice job of keeping Lynch down. Don't look for a lot of points here in this bout.
No. You know, Lynch, again, that 4 overtime 5-4 decision in the semis. He had a 6-5 win before that, and he had a tech fall in his first matchup. But he has been working pretty much the full period, the full 3 periods in this tournament. 45 seconds to go here in the second period at 182 pounds. No score between the South Plainfield Tigers' Collin Lynch and Old Bridge Knights' Mike Gargano, although we might get some points here as he's going into a tilt.
It's got a 1 count. You need 2 consecutive swipes, 4 back points. If you hold your wrestler exposed to the back for 2 seconds, you pick up 2 back points. Should you hold your opponent to his back for 5 seconds or more, you pick up 3 back points.
He's working the bar and the far wrist.
Gargano will be happy leaving this period, having read him out, even without points, because he'll have choice in the third period. So look for Gargano to take bottom, and Lynch has his work cut out for him. Lynch is going to have to either hold him down or turn him, maybe let him go and try to take him down, and that's going to be his strategy. Take option 3. Yeah, he's going to let him go. We're going to go on our feet. It's going to be a takedown winner match now, probably. Well, at least judging by what we've seen so far, I shouldn't say that for sure. But good move by Lynch. Let him go. Would have been difficult to ride him out for 2 minutes. So now he's got to work for a takedown. Look for him to be the aggressor.
And we mentioned, Stu, that there were 7 South Plainfield wrestlers in the finals. We've crowned 1 champion. This is the last South Plainfield wrestler. And it's been a while since that kind of finish has happened. South Plainfield has always had 2, 3, 4 finalists.
Well, South Plainfield's in a little bit of a rebuilding mode, if that's what you call it. I mean, they're ranked 16th in the state by South Plainfield standards, though. They're normally in the top 4 or 5, if not 1.
Rebuilding, but half of their team made the finals.
Right. So Gargano was 4th in 160 in last year's GMC tournament. Our 182-pound champion hailed from South Brunswick. That was Ali Yildiz, who was a winner of Mike Muse of Monroe.
Old Bridge's coach, Kevin Cousins, is going to have to help out Gargano a little bit, make on some strategy to make sure he doesn't get called for stalling. He stays aggressive. We're under a minute to go here. Gargano with a 1-point lead.
Gargano is just trying to block off shots, use the leverage to his advantage, keeping his hands out front, putting himself in front of the perimeter of the mat.
And we are back here, 34 seconds to go. Mike Gargano in the purple from Old Bridge with a 1-0 lead on South Plainfield's Collin Lynch.
Lynch needs to attack. Shoots in for a double, switch to a single. Needs to cut the corner. He's got 11 seconds.
Gargano using all of his length to prevent that.
We hear the crowd picking up some noise.
And at 182 pounds, a 1-0 final score over Collin Lynch, the champion at 182 pounds, Old Bridge's Mike Gargano.